this account in Genesis. Go ahead. It's not, and sadly, George Floyd has become their Messiah. This new religion is doing everything it can to steal our communication and our time, our most valuable resource. They're self-destructive parasites, and they even feed on their own. They will devour their own. All because they've rejected the Creator and they've rejected mankind. They hate themselves. Theft of communication is one of evil's greatest attempts to destroy mankind as a whole. But not to worry, there's going to be other attempts. There have been and there will be more. And I'm not going to mention them because I don't want to give anybody any ideas. But if you're familiar with the Bible, you should recognize these things for what they are. I'm not describing the fall of a nation or society. That's different. I am actually referring to the attempted destruction of humanity and mankind. That's why it is so vitally important that believers must not be deceived by this evil. Stealing and deception is only allowed when our Creator deems it necessary for us to maintain His hold on creation. Not our hold on His creation, His hold on His creation. Second Maccabees describes how Jeremiah carried the Ark of the Testimony to a safe place. Most people refer to that to the Ark of the Covenant, but it's actually Ark of the Testimony. He takes it out of the temple and takes it to a safe place. Now, sadly, we don't have the original Hebrew manuscripts of the Maccabees. We only have it in Greek, so I can't tell you if the word ganab, the Hebrew word for stealing, is used in that instance. But think about that. Could Jeremiah have done that, taken it out of where it was, taken it to a safe location, without our Creator's approval? He didn't ask. He didn't go to the high priest and say, do you think we should do this? He just went and did it. Now, it certainly seems as though Jacob was not punished for deceiving Laban. Well, it doesn't seem that way, maybe. But did Rachel receive any punishment of any kind for stealing her father's idols? Have you ever thought about it that way? It's possible that she did receive, a type of punishment. Rachel is not buried in the family tomb. That was reserved for Leah. That might not seem like much, but the events that surrounded her death and burial are far from her being the matriarch that Jacob may have envisioned for their future. It is Leah who would outlive Rachel by something like 9 years, if I remember right. It's Leah who would be the mother of Judah. It's Leah who would be buried in the tomb of the patriarchs along with Jacob. There's theft. There's punishment for theft. It doesn't matter what you may have stolen. Our Creator has already established that He demands payment for payment. You may have heard or read eye for eye, tooth for tooth, life for life, but that's not always what we think it is. Remember when David had Uriah killed in battle because Bathsheba was pregnant with David's child? David didn't die. The male child died. The first child he had with Bathsheba died. That's payment for payment. David was heartbroken. He knew payment for payment had been made. In the eyes of the Creator, the payment must fit the crime. With Rachel, she didn't get to enjoy the outcome she probably hoped for. David lost his son, and the people who reject our Creator or who attempt to steal from Him, they'll receive payment as well. Maybe not the immediate payment some of us might be hoping for, but they're going to receive their payment unless they repent and stop following an unholy spirit. The entire nation of Israel failed to give the land its due Sabbath, so for 70 years they were exiled in Babylon to live under a king that worshipped pagan gods. He even worshipped himself. Remember or one of them worshipped himself, I should say. Remember the golden statue that led to the fiery furnace? It's payment for payment. How much worse will it be for those who choose to side with evil and attempt to destroy mankind? And when we think about these things, hopefully we're asking, well, what am I supposed to do? I'm just here. What's my role in all of this? So Myra's going to read what our role in this is.
The Lord spoke his word to me. He said, "Human being, speak to your people. Say to them, I might bring a war against a land. The people of the land may choose one of their men. They may make him their watchman. This watchman might see the enemy coming to attack the land, and he blows the trumpet and warns the people. A person might hear the sound of the trumpet but do nothing. Then the enemy will come and kill him. That person will be responsible for his own death. He heard the sound of the trumpet, but he did not do anything. So he is to blame for his own death. If he had done something, he would have saved his own life. But the watchman might see the enemy coming to attack and not blow the trumpet. So the people are not warned. Then the enemy comes and kills one of them. That person has died because of his own sin. But I will punish the watchman for the person's death." Ezekiel 33, 1-6.
We should be warning the ones who reject the Creator. Now, we shouldn't be out there shouting at them or preaching at them or trying to force them to change. That's not going to be effective. If you remember the Crusades, one of the things I've always said is, the thing that led to the Crusades is repent or we'll kill you. Convert or we'll kill you. It doesn't work like that. We show people, we warn people by living the way we're supposed to live, by being the example for them to see. The Creator reserves the authority to punish the watchman. It's that simple. It's not up to us to say you didn't do your job. Look at what he says, though, look at what the Creator says to Ezekiel himself. Go ahead.
"As for you, human being, I have made you a watchman for Israel. If you hear a message from me, you must warn them for me. I might say to the wicked person, 'Wicked man, you will surely die.' But you might not speak to warn the evil person to stop doing evil. Then he will die while still a sinner. But I will punish you for his death. But you might warn a wicked person to stop doing evil. If he does not stop, he will die while still a sinner. But you have saved your life." Ezekiel 33, 7-9.
If we as believers truly want to help as many people as possible, it's up to us to live as the example our Creator desires us to be. It's that simple. That is how we save others and how we save ourselves, by helping others see what our Creator is able to do in our own lives. If you're not living the way you're designed to live, it doesn't matter what church or synagogue you go to. It doesn't matter which pastor or rabbi you listen to. You need to be the one who shows the initiative to act. You need to be the one who chooses life. Not just this life. Remember, we're not terminal beings. We are designed to be eternal beings. Where and how you spend your eternity depends on what you do every day. Stop stealing time. Stop stealing language from each other, and especially from our Creator. If you really, truly have a desire to have the relationship with the Creator that most people claim they want, the first thing you need to do is repent and stop making excuses, stop stealing, stop deceiving, stop wasting time. Did you have anything you wanted to add to all that?
Thank you for joining us this morning, and no stealing. See you on Thursday.
We will see everyone Thursday. Until then, many, many blessings, everyone.